Hello guys, Zaaif here, and today we will be taking a look on another farm that can yield you over 40,000 gold in 1 hour. We will be farming Windscales, and that are the skins from the Burning Crusade expansion. There are only 2 reliable spots to farm those items, so we will quickly go through both of them. As you can see here, the average price of those scales is equal to 500 gold each. And on the most servers they sell for 200 to 700 gold. And the price may go even higher in pre-patch. On the end of the video I will tell you why. They are really easy to get because the mobs we'll be killing have about 20% chance to drop them when skinned. But before we go any further, I want to remind that there's a token giveaway on my channel. And if you would like to participate in it, you can find more information about that in the description below. Also, in the description you can find links to a website where you can buy World of Warcraft Game Time or Shadowlands expansion, and at the same time support the channel. Okay, so, to farm those scales you will need to have a character with Outland skinning, and you can obtain that from one of those bookshelves in the Shadrach city. They are all in the same place, right here. To get to Shadrach, you can use teleports from the portal room that is in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. Okay, as I said before, there are only 2 reliable spots to farm those Windscales. And the first one we will take a look at is the one in Outland, Shadowmoon Valley, around the Eclipse Point. And we will be killing here those Eclipsean Dragon Hawks. Those mobs spawn all around this area, and if you want to get only those scales, that is definitely a spot that you want to farm on. Before you even come here, make sure to bring with you to this farm Darkmoon Firewater. That is a potion that increases your skinning speed, and after using that, skinning a mob takes about half a second, not 1.5 seconds like it normally takes. You can buy that potion on the auction house for about 100 gold, and it lasts for an hour when it's used. Yeah, so all you have to do is just fly around in circles, kill and then skin those dragon hogs. Those mobs hyperspawn, so you'll never run out of mobs to kill, and they have about 20% chance to drop those Windscales, and in the other 80% of the time, they will give to you not-hide leather scraps that can be turned to not-hide leather, or just the whole not-hide leathers. Those leathers also can be sold on the auction house, or turned by a leather worker character to heavy not-hide leathers to get even more gold from the farm. I was farming here for an hour, and after a whole hour of farming I got exactly 112 Windscales. So, if we assume that you can sell them on your server for 500 gold apiece, it will be about 56 gold just from them. But besides that, you will get here about 340 not-hide leathers that can be sold on the auction house for about 3.5k gold, or turned to 68 heavy not-hide leathers and then sold for about 7,000 gold. So in total that would give us over 60,000 gold in an hour of farming here. But as I said before, there's another spot. So the other spot to farm these scales is in Blade's Edge Mountains, right here, on the east and north side of Death's Door. You will have to skin those Scalewing Serpents. They also have about 20% chance of dropping those scales. But the only downside of this spot is that those mobs do not hyperspawn. And once you kill them all, you will have to wait for their respawn. But on the other side of Death's Door, you can find those Nether Drakes, and they do drop a different leather from the Burning Crusade, Nether Dragon Scales. Once you skin those dragons, the serpents should already be respawned. So if those dragon scales are also expensive on your realm, it may be actually better to farm them both in the same time, instead of just farming one of them. You should get here about 60 Windscales and 60 Dragon Scales in an hour. Okay, and if you're interested why those Windscales are that expensive, they're needed to craft many transmog items. Belt of the Black Eagle that goes for 55,000 gold and it requires 10 of them. Bindings of the Lightning Reflexes for 80,000 gold and they need 12 of them. Then you have Fletcher's Gloves of the Phoenix for 142,000 gold and they require 16 Windscales. Living Earth Bindings for 47k. There is also Monsoon Belt for 56k, that requires 6 of them. Windscale Hood for 82,000 and it requires 20 Windscales. We also have Windslayer Wraps for 55,000 gold and they require 12 Windscales. And also Windstrike Gloves for 75k and they require 14. And to craft all of those items you will need 102 Windscales. But besides that, you need those skins to craft some BOP items with many gem sockets. And people on Reddit are speculating about those items, because as we will have level scaling on crafting items introduced, they may be actually very powerful on level 50 characters because of the gem slots. Okay guys, that will be everything for the video, and if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments or in my Discord server. You can also tweet at me. On the end, I'd like to thank all the members who support the channel at this moment, and that's Endo, Recto, Milek, XDBot, Flask, and Hugger. Thank you guys very much for the support. And if you also would like to become a member, you can do that through the join button under the video. Thank you guys for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.